Test 1, test 2. Test 1, test 2. Good, perfect. Alright, gonna go into my mod view. Gonna take a sip. Throw on them headphones. And say... Okay, audio's good on my end too. Welcome, class, to another broadcast of Crash 2 from the N-Sane remaster or remake trilogy here on the Overanalyst channel. My name is Brady, and I'm going to be with you for probably a bit over 3 hours tonight as we try to complete this game or get as close as we possibly can. Now, the only thing really standing in our way are the gems that remain. We've got 20 we need to collect if we want to actually, complete the game. And at least 2 of those are hidden behind secret routes out of other stages. We do have one last brand new world to explore in the warp room. Before that, though, to gain 5 more crystals and hopefully pick up most of the gems along the way. Hey, Val, how's it going, man? It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. And we're going to start right here with the Piston It Away stage, which, okay, it's just a message. It's not a special stage.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
Okay, so I guess we're just on to, hopefully our first space theme stage. Oh, and there's a death route here, something to be aware of. Dig the new transporter room. Alright, 69 boxes here. That's not a terribly large amount for this stage of the game. The last couple stages, well, proper platforming stages, I think had over 100 each. Oh, Val says this week has been a nightmare. 3 of the 6 people we had working at my job have temporarily or permanently left. Oh god, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. It's gotta be really rough on you in particular, right? Lots of extra hours you gotta put in. And probably thanklessly so. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe well, can we damage these? Yes, we can. Okay, the antenna isn't dangerous. More work, less hours, still locked having only 40 a week. Okay, I got you. But still, that sucks. Your workforce getting all out of sorts like that. Alright, this could be a little tricky, but hopefully not excessively so. Maybe not any reason to go up there, hopefully. Well, I don't think we'll be getting all the boxes this time anyway, because we're gonna try and go down that death route if we find it. Or if we can make it to the point where it appears. Okay, now this one we might just have to... Jeez. Okay, we can just slide into those. Ah, I see, they alternate. Joy. But these do not. That was some good luck. Oh dear. There we go. I don't think anything's going to top the bee-themed stage from yesterday, so I'm confident. It also says, plus side is that I've been promoted. Well, congratulations. So I'm on a flat rate pay scale. Depending on how quickly I work, I can make a lot more money. That's fantastic, man. I'm so happy for you. Way to go. We completed Ukulele quite some time ago, but you missed the Cardos-based boss fight. That was a fun time. By fun time, I mean easily the worst thing I've had to do on stream. Here we go, Death Course. And the checkpoint ain't too far away for when we inevitably die. Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, that's new. Hmm. Ah, okay. Ah, we can just knock him back. Okay. Good to know. Wasn't Coco's first murder, and it shan't be her last. Oh, jeez. Just a little short, little short. That's okay. Stop just short enough that time. That's good. That's good. Let's go get us a gem. And maybe even break all the boxes here? I mean, probably not, but I see there's a couple on the death path. So that leads me to believe that maybe we can hit them all. Val says Cardos is the worst. Oh man, true story. But oh, somebody at Platonic just adored him. So these units don't appear to raise or lower their tentacles. A checkpoint on a death course, now that's worrying. Extra life, good. We will be needing that. Oh! Oh my lord. There are shrink rays, okay. Well, how are we going to... Okay, let me think. Maybe I trigger the leftmost ray, and... yeah, it can strike the sentry? Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Oh, joy. And our timing's gonna have to be really... It doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Yikes. See, it's really difficult to arrest our movement mid-slide, obviously. So... Oh, we've got the right idea, though. We're going to have to slide and then maybe immediately jump. That seems to have more viability than anything else we've been doing. Hey, there we go. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah. And of course I destroy one of the friendly platforms, and we have to do it all over again. But hey, we've pulled it off once, right? I've said it many, many times, but Crash Bandicoot, man, does not mess around. You'd think, oh, kind of a cutesy kids platformer. Nah. Hey, MC, how's it going, man? And yes, I did indeed just play myself in quite spectacular fashion, but hey, we're at the exit. We're good. Ah, lovely. Now, there were so many crates in this special stage, though. I have a terrible sinking feeling about what we have to do to actually earn the standard white gem here. We're probably going to have to go through the whole stage without dying now to ensure the death path stays open, then go back for the death path and shatter all the crates there. Oh well, we got one of the gems. Alright, so this next stage might be a little special, and yes, it is, seeing as how Crash is taking the reins, as he does only for special missions? Did it just say something about flight controls? Oh no. Crashing in, indeed, and... Oh. Oh dear. Oh, this is, oh no. Okay. Okay, so we're going to fly forward. So I'm controlling his, like, positioning with the left control stick, as you'd imagine. But the triggers are used to accelerate or reverse. Things are, as you'd expect in Zero-G, a little floaty. It's Crash Bandicoot in space, jetpacks in Zero-G. Yeah, it's... I'm really digging the style, but just knowing how sadistic these games can be, I'm terrified for what we're going to have to deal with. There you go. Well done, Crash. Maybe you aren't the absolute worst after all. Okay. Oh, gonna have to head out? Alright, well, nice hearing from you, Val, and congrats on the promotion once again. Always good to see you, man. Alright, so we've got some superheated pipes we're going to have to avoid. That's alright. Oh, what are the scientists doing out here? Oh, it's one of the guys from the lab with the electro gauntlets. Kind of, sort of, yeah. There we go, we're just going to have to knock you right into this force field, aren't we? Yep! Oh, hey, this ain't half bad, actually. I like it. Controls are a little slippery, but nowhere near as bad as, well, even like the ice physics. Oh! Hell. Well. Oh, jeez. Judging relative depth, as you'd expect, is a little chancy, but... Oh, and we got another one. The Bandicoots have racked up a hell of a body count at this time, or by this time. Like, they have killed so many human beings, it's ridiculous. Okay, I see what we got going on here. Yeah. Give me that crystal. Ooh. And we have destroyed nothing? It seems like we didn't do any real damage to Cortex's ship, but we got our gem, and that's all that matters to me. Oh, dude, that was pretty cool, actually. I'm kind of sad there aren't more stages like this present in the game. They've been kind enough to give us one or two of every other kind of unique traversal mechanic stage. MC Tomb says nice and easy. Yeah, and for the first time we're using that particular mechanic in the game, even though it's somewhat late in the game, that's kind of appropriate, but I would like to try a longer, more difficult stage using the same mechanics to see how they really hold up, but I did enjoy that. Okay, so we've got Night Fight. Maybe also making use of the light mechanics that special stage did? Yeah. Just 46 boxes. So these stages overall seem to be shorter, but more difficult than those. Even in, say, World 3. Fortunately, we've already trained in this style of gameplay very, very thoroughly. Also, I've noticed in this game, checkpoints... Ooh, Death Path. Checkpoints do count against your box total. Whereas, I believe in Crash 1 Remastered, or Remade, however you'd like to say it, I know they're different processes, they're technically remakes, but the checkpoints did not. I don't believe. Ooh. Hey, presto, Jim. Yeah, and to get all the boxes, we're going to have to go back, aren't we? Yeah. And I don't feel comfortable doing that. No, I don't. We're getting our checkpoint first, thank you. And now, I'll, like, give 1 life to attempting to go back and get all our boxes. Oh dear. Aha! Fortunately, in these stages, you can see without light. It's just, well, way more difficult. We can do it, though. Ah! It's another one of the lizards. Ah, there we go, there we go. So we needed to come this way anyways. Well, this path isn't bad at all. Let's go check out that bonus stage, which has a ton of crates. Oh my lord. Does it kind of look like this was intended to be the first darkness based stage the player encounters, and like maybe you're supposed to go back and find the portal to the other one later? Like, almost like the game was designed with a full replay after gaining all the crystals in one shot in mind. Hold on now. Did I miss a box somewhere? I did, so we're going to try that again. Because I counted 8 nitro crates. Oh wait, no. There was 1 nitro crate I totally forgot about. That makes sense. Oh well. I have to say, the slide, and particularly the slide jump, are great additions to the core gameplay mechanics. I really, really appreciate their inclusion. They make your character feel so much more agile, you know what I mean? Alright, we should be nearing the end. MC Tomb says it's the same for Spyro. Really? New moves are great. Yeah. Always, I think, in a good platformer. Oh, no. You know what? I bet we missed a single box, prior to the death path. So, give us a minute. We're going to go riddle away around this. Because I'm tired, this is maybe the 4th time in 2 streams we've come up 1 box short of a white gem. Because I know we got everything on the death path. That's, you know, no question there. Looked almost like we could have just slid straight across that gap without even needing to use the slide jump, though I'm not about to put that to the test. There we go. Easy does it. Geez, you think there's enough of them here? Box? Box! Yes! Oh, baby. Now all we gotta do is make it back in one piece. Easier said than done. And we'll be good to go. 2 gems and a crystal. This is what happens when you have a competent Bandicoot in control. Just anything is better than Crash. As we will learn in future entries. And I think, not immediately after I complete playing the trilogy, I will check out the remastered racing game that was included with this, like, enhanced edition, not remastered, remade, Crash, I think Nitro Kart, or Nitro Racing or something? Sorry, Crash Team Racing, I think that's it. Because apparently it's a pretty solid kart racer and includes a lot of fan service, in the form of lots of familiar characters and, environments and things like that. So I might do, like, just 1 or 2 fun little streams of that, maybe more, depending on how much we enjoy it, but not for a while after I'm through with, the N-Sane Trilogy, because we've got Spyro to play. Which I'm still really looking forward to. As great as these games are, I have a feeling I'm just going to prefer the Spyro series overall. There we go. Nice. So I really like, across both games, the night-based stages, or the darkness-themed stages. Pack attack. Is this going to be another jetpack stage? Oh. Oh, you spoil me, Crash. You... Yes. Yes. Lovely. How many boxes this time? 45? About the same as before. I do appreciate as well that there are still general themes to each world, but also not a mandated, really rigid adherence to said themes. Okay, so looks like I got my wish that we're going to be doing a harder version of Spaced Out. Oh, did I even make contact with that pipe? Looked a little sketchy to me, but all right. MC2M says, I do miss the continuity of the first game. I don't as much. My general rule in games, and we'll talk about this a bit more probably when I play Dark Souls Remastered, which, by the way, just got in the post today. I tend to prefer really distinct environments regardless of how they're presented. In other words, going from one really well-realized environment that feels and looks and sounds totally unique to another, even if the transition, or especially if the transition is kind of disjoint, and it's just, hey, check out this curated collection of really awesome stages or environments, I am down with that. I'm also okay with themed worlds or settings, provided that they are equally kind of, like, vibrant and brimming with distinct character and personality. They're not just implementing a lot of very generic biomes and the like just to maintain continuity. The first game kind of had that problem in the first half. MC2M says, makes me think of the discussion of story versus gameplay. Yeah, to an extent. I'm just a huge visual and auditory design guy myself, and yikes, I would always prefer fluidity over, I guess you would say I would always advocate sacrificing a little bit of coherence for a lot of visual flair or distinctiveness. This game's done pretty well at striking a balance between the two, as we've seen, as I said, each world has a general biome. Forest ruins for the first, ice for the second, sort of the high-tech sewers for the third, and so on. But they also include stages from other biomes when it would be appropriate to the gameplay of those stages. And it also detracts from what would probably feel somewhat boring, you know, having to play 3 or 4 ice levels in a row. Especially given this game's ice physics. Now, I've not seen a lot of nitro crates so far, but I think it's because all of these heat-based obstacles, the lasers and the reactor core... Jesus. MC2M says, I've always preferred story and coherence to graphism, but what I like the most is both. Agreed. Agreed. I just find, at least nowadays, too many really big games with gifted design crews tend to sacrifice phenomenal ideas when it comes to environs or scenarios to explore at the altar of, like, a curated, sensible experience. And again, if you could do both, that's great, but it's pretty rare to see anymore. Hey, we finally got some nitro, which means fewer crates for me to collect or smash. Okay. This old rib again. Ooh. Ooh. Now we're gonna go back real nice and easy and just get the crystal. There we go. There we go. We didn't come within inches of certain death or anything. No, no. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Well, I doubt we got all the boxes, but fun stage nonetheless. MC2M says games are mass-produced nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, oh, we did get all the boxes! And yet another gem! Lovely! Lovely! We've already gotten so many! Well, I was watching a really great video, I was catching up on the Gemquisition on my drive back. Congrats, thank you very much! I was catching up on the Gemquisition, one of my favorite YouTube shows, on the drive back from my hometown on yesterday. And the host, Jim Sterling, was talking about, like, the glut of lies or, like, exaggerations that tend to make the rounds before major console launches. You know, this new console can do literally anything. Like, and every console from, like, the PS2 onward was going to, like, turn the PC market on its head. And he made a good point of saying how, generally speaking, hold on, let me pause real quick so I can articulate this properly. Graphics and visual integrity are important to the marketing process because they're the first thing a prospective consumer, or customer rather, sees, right? So they're a huge part of making an impression, but also that graphics have been focused on disproportionately, grossly disproportionately, over the past couple console generations, to the point where developers, as they create new hardware and begin to pitch and sell it, and the same goes to software, end up spending way too much time, money, and effort attempting to refine how a game looks instead of what you do with those looks, those visuals, right? Like, me, myself, like, would I prefer my games to look really crisp and clean and have great, like, both visual style and realization of that style using technology? Yes, absolutely. But honestly, I'd much rather just play better, longer games than extremely bland but very pretty looking games. That's what Let's Plays are for, am I right? Like, I mean, this game, for instance, looks absolutely gorgeous, thanks in large part to its excellent visual style, and art direction, but, like, the technology that informed its graphics isn't top of the line, I'm certain. MC2M says, more importantly, fluid games. Yeah, I can agree with that. Now, if you recall, or if you caught it, the loading screen here said, if we collect all the colored gems, we'll unlock a special path that should take us to this stage's special white gem. So let's do it! What exactly does Cortex need all of this for? Like, what? I understand he's making a larger Cortex Vortex, whatever that is. But, like, what does all of this do? Other than emit kind of a cool-looking green mist effect. Alright. Green gem, don't fail us now. Oh, more of these. Good. Good. Ah, right, we can't jump immediately after, right. Oh, you... Well, it's like the last real stage in the game. I suppose it makes sense that it's hard. But I mean, like, there's gotta be checkpoints somewhere along that path, right? MC2M says another thing that's a bit sad is that games are often downgraded for consoles. Yeah, that is a shame. Especially given what modern consoles, at least generally, are kind of capable of. Okay. Hey, check that out. Oh. Hey there, Syed? Welcome to the stream. So glad to see you, man. I think this is your first time here, or our first time hearing from you, so we are so glad to see you. Alright, yellow gem. Now, at least they shower me with extra lives here, because they know I'm going to need them. Okay. Alright, I see. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Okay, let's get our timing down. I saw a absolutely brilliant little analysis. It was part of one of Cat Icarus's Crash retrospective videos. And he said basically, at its core, Crash is a platformer about patience. And I can see that. Ooh. Oh no. That's always satisfying. MC Tomb says marketing a game on a gameplay element's hard to do. That's very true. Unless you were able to get it in like just an insane amount of influencers or reviewers, journalists' hands and have them share with their audience firsthand how amazing or innovative it was. Or just host a lot of like events for the public and let it spread through word of mouth. It would be difficult to say, hey, we have a game that looks, you know, alright, but it has a fantastic story and world and characters and all that anymore, when you're having to compete with some pretty high-powered games and tech coming out of other arenas. Okay, now before we carry on, kids, I think we have... Okay, so we have 14 gems to go. We should head back to earlier stages in the game and see if we can't collect all of the gems we've passed up. Now, there's at least a couple I might need a little bit of help with, and by a little bit of help, I mean we may end up having to consult a guide if I just end up beating my head against the wall, because at least I think 2 gems are hidden behind secret warps. And we haven't consistently been fantastic at identifying those. Correction, I haven't. We had pretty good luck finding, I think, 3 of them, right, yesterday. But generally, they're kind of tricky. So let's start here with the Turtle Woods. I think this stage had a wireframe platform we couldn't access earlier. Right back to where we began. Oh, no, it was because they had the be kind to the boxes stipulation. And maybe a special platform. I don't know. Well, we will have no mercy for these little balsa wood bastards now. MC2 says, I'm thinking how Stardew Valley became one of the cornerstones of games. Yeah, I've noticed, right? And not just because they often don't have access to the very best in graphical rendering tech, but indies tend to way more successfully market games based on gameplay than AAA devs do. I think largely because so many AAA firms are controlled by publishers, typically industry outsiders who don't know a whole lot about video games or like kind of the way they're created and really connect with their audience. So they think, okay, it's like a movie, it's like an album, it's like a television show. You want something that has a lot of curb appeal, and to a certain extent that's true, but not to the extent which it's taken by a lot of AAA publishers and the like. Hey, the good old butt slam. I totally forgot we had that move. MC Tomb says, I was part of the groundwork team that made Stardew Valley happen in a way. No way, man. You serious? That's awesome. I've never actually gotten around to playing Stardew Valley myself, but always wanted to. Like, it looks so charming. And does a whole lot with a pretty simple design premise. It has some of the most charming characters in any game of that sort I've ever seen. Hey, it's like the Techno Vultures. Been a while since we've seen them. MC Tomb says it's a culmination of years of work on RPG experiments. Wow. It's really impressive for what it is, I could say that much. Okay, let's, That's alright, we got rid of the nitrous. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You know, RPG Maker, well, I say you know as if this is some obscure fact, but RPG Maker has brought us some genuinely fantastic, like, little indie horror projects, and, you know, a lot of very bad ones. Oh, no, not this again. Well, let's try that again. All we have to do is go fast as hell through the like, or along the weird crack ostriches. We need to jump earlier. Yeah. I misremembered and thought the reason we screwed up, or I screwed up my first time through here, was because I didn't slide jump off their backs, but it sounds like, or it looks like that's not the big issue. Whew. Nitro is a great addition to this game, and despite how dangerous it is, I absolutely adore it. There we go, hey! Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, and I can't be quiet for too long because I don't want Twitch's automatic content detection system to decide that for whatever reason, this 30 seconds of this song we've heard about an hour of at this point across these streams, well, that's a copyright violation. We should be able to get everything else pretty easily at this point. Such as... Ah, the first bonus stage. Life was so much simpler back then. We didn't have PTSD incurred by swarms of insanely astute bees. Back in the days before we used colorful tropical fruit to destroy an advanced war machine. Yeah, that was the life. MC2 says, oh yeah, let us know that silence issue progresses on Discord. I will. I appealed it, saying they require you to list one of like 4 pre-made reasons as the real causes for your appeal, and I went with, well, the inclusion of that music in my stream constitutes fair use, which it does. I was using all of Crash 1 reignited as the basis for what has been found to be, while there is a gray area, an inherently transformative work. And if I can't do that, and it's not like a licensed song that Vicarious Visions and Activision just happened to requisition for use in Crash that could then be claimed by the artist or rights holder, then I don't really see how you could say it was in violation of copyright. If it was, then the entire stream was, you know? Everything we've done here is. It's just one of those content bots that goes around, flagged it accidentally, no doubt, maybe because I was being silent for too long. It was during that tricky attempt to find the hidden box on the blue gem path, I think. But there we go, one more gem. Are we missing any more down here, or is that it? Nice. I think that's everything here. Up to World 2. Okay. So we're going to need everything in Snowbiz, but hold on. Let me make sure I didn't unlock a special... MC2M says, internet effectively banning silence. Yeah. Yeah. That's not the best thing to do. Amen to that. So we got the gem for Totally Fly. We're going to need to unlock the Totally Bear stage at some point, and the special pathway to Road to Ruin, but I'm not seeing a unique path to anything, but I see Air Crash here. Well, I mean, we might as well, right? See if we can't get all those boxes. Oh yeah, because our first run through, we did the death run. Oh, look at all the extra lives they have set out to reward you if you can bounce your way across those platforms. Which, I cannot. Because I am bad at video games. And that challenge is designed for people who are good at video games, you see. Alright. Or does this just take me back to... Ah, the main stage. I see. Oh, pretty close to the entrance, though, I think. Yep. Alright, let's do this thing. We've already got a ton of boxes, and destroyed all the nitrous in the stage. There we go. Don't think there was anything higher up there, so we should be good. Man, we've got a lot of boxes to break. Like, a lot. Luckily, this stage just kind of throws them at you. Meaning we should get a few extra lives out of the deal as well. Always a plus. We'll get it. There we go. Ah, damn. That one was on me. I remember the timing here threw me off my first time through as well. Bonus stage, thank you. Just 8 boxes, but we'll take them. Oh yeah, it's this one. This is a cute little stage. MCTube says, fortunately the laptop never dies in that water. Yeah, right? The laptop never dies at all. It's gotten flattened, sucked out into the void of space, melted, and had high current electricity run through it several times that probably should have overloaded it. It is extremely durable. There we go. There's the death platform, but it's okay, we don't need it. No crates on the death path, I don't believe. Right in time. Okay, let's do this. Now see, that's how you indicate to a player that they might want to go out of their way to get special goodies. Oh, jeez! Thought I jumped in time, but apparently not. This was hard the first time around, though, so I'm... Okay, so... Never had trouble with sliding like this before. There go, all those great lives we just got. MC2M says a modern game would simplify the way back. Yeah, especially since the camera isn't exactly on your side. It's not a huge deal, seeing as how it is, technically, like, bonus content, but I still think the game would be better without it. There we go. Now we should be able to get all the remaining boxes, hey? 2... Yeah. MC2M says the game's better without it. I don't know about there, if only because you have to run back in towards the camera. The camera's working against you. If you had a way to modify the camera to help you make the jumps, or even if the platforms were directly in line, that'd probably be a nice little quality of life upgrade, but again, not a huge deal. We did get our gem, thankfully. Up we go. MC2M says this is a philosophy that gets complained about a lot, but actually makes sense. If you want everything, get good. Again, yeah, I can see where that comes from, but probably, like, well, I'd say it's different if you're playing or designing a game like this, where it is expected that the player should get everything in order to complete the game. That is to say, to complete the main story path. Something like Spyro, where it's not totally mandatory, oh, then it's perfectly fine, I think. But here, effectively it is. Which again, isn't a bad thing, because Crash 2, despite having some tough spots, is nowhere near as bad as Crash 1 was. The design seems way more even-handed and diverse. But even this thing don't play around. Now let's keep an eye out for that red gem path. God knows we earned it. Here it is. I mean, you should know what you're getting into in playing a Crash game. That's totally fair. Yeah. I did not know these games had a reputation for difficulty, but apparently they do. Okay. There doesn't appear there's like a row of Wumpa fruit we missed, but that's fine. MC2M says, I played way harder games that would be considered bad nowadays. Oh yeah, so did I. Back in the day, at least, for, less than competent dev teams, difficulty was often seen, right, kind of as a way to not just artificially lengthen your game, but I guess somehow make it more appealing? But you've always enjoyed difficulty? Oh yeah, I know, and I generally like a good challenge too. As long as there's appropriate rewards, which thankfully in this game there appears to be. Well, there goes that extra life. Godspeed, Crashhead. Okay, let's wait for those spines to retract. There we go. Ooh. Okay, it's not a bottomless pit. All right. Okay. MC2M says, and this is correct, to be fair, video games originate more or less from Japan as a source of what most experienced, and Japanese games are usually harder, or used to be. Now they're just grindier. Yeah, in terms of general design aesthetics or ethos for big studios, that's true. Most famously, I'm sure many of you are aware, the original, like, not just blueprint, but the original draft of Super Mario Bros. 2 was considered by the dev team to be too difficult for American audiences. After Nintendo of America staff they sent it to for testing reported being more frustrated with it than anything else. So that particular game, later released in the West as The Lost Levels, was shelved, and instead a hasty reskin of a licensed game called Doki Doki Panic was released as Mario Bros. 2 in the US. Or in the West in general, I believe. Ooh. Oh, how the hell are we supposed to do that? I thought, oh, up to this point, this for a bonus stage, this was not too hard. Then Nitro happened. Okay. I don't know that I can make that. That is at the very apex of my jump, or my slide. I've got to be missing something. And I don't think any of those crates are false, like the ones from the B-themed level. Yeah, even Europe got the reskin. That's what I thought. Okay. What the hell? I may just have to, like, time a slide and jump. Obviously, it's Crash Bandicoot. perfectly, like the very frame before I'm going to collide with the Nitro. Like, if we had Aku Aku, this would be an afterthought. And so if we get him eventually, that'll be one way to clear the stage. Mm-hmm. Hey! Whew. Oh, no! Damn! I forgot that those planks fall away. Oh, God. But it's worth it. It's worth it. There's a gym at the other end of this hell. At least we've got a great soundtrack for this. In general, the ice stages have pretty excellent soundtracks. Come on, there we go. One. No, one. What? Whatever. Never mind. Who cares? Why have we not gotten an Aku Aku yet? MC2M says, I remember playing a lot of Elf on the Amiga, and even on emulator. It's a really great game, but the hardest game I was never able to complete. Wow. I know a lot of, like, games for older home computers, especially those that come out of, like, the European market, are, like, notoriously tough, and also many of them, like, criminally underappreciated, because that market was just so huge. Like, so many titles produced by big and large devs every year in, like, the 80s, early 90s, man. Okay. Now we got icicles, too. That's alright. Whatever, screw it. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. That was so close. Oh god, that was so close. Hi! Okay. Now let's just cross our fingers, right? Hope and pray that we actually break all the boxes this time around. Well done, thank you very much. That was hard, as you'd imagine, but I appreciate the logic of sealing I'm going to go back because now I am paranoid and I want to make sure that I actually got all the boxes in a given area, and I did. Yeah, we're good. You have now a lot of these harder segments locked away behind gym pathways. And the real genius of that is it requires players to have already demonstrated their competence in, like, some fairly advanced gameplay scenarios by earning the gym. So you know that if they've made it to that particular part of the game, you can go all out. They can handle it, or they should be able to. That's pretty sharp design, I gotta say. Oh, checkpoint, thank you God. Alright, come here, little crates. There we go. MC2M says basically the teacher's way of handling a game. First the exercise, then the test. Yeah, exactly. And as a teacher myself, I can really appreciate that. Except generally, I don't force my students to, like, vault around crates of high-yield explosives. Not as a general rule. Oh! Yeah, I remember that happened to me the first time as well. The way ice and momentum work in this game, we talked about this before. It's really, really bizarre. Like, regardless of the speed with which you move as you enter the eye or approach an ice-covered surface, nothing's really going to change. You're going to start off at a very, very slow speed, and just gradually, again, no matter how slowly you accelerate too, pick up speed, like quite a ludicrous amount of speed, very, very quickly. MC Toom says, some of the exam questions can be quite the trap, though, exploding on your face and whatnot. Oh, the things we'll be able to do with advanced technology. Speaking of, this is finals week for my folks. I'm going to have plenty of papers to read and grade, and I'm quite excited to see how we did. My students are, as ever, really, really fabulous, so my hopes are high. Alright, let's hope and pray we got them all now. Which we should have, yeah. There were enough friggin' boxes in the special stage. Good. I don't think there's a crate above that one, but I'm always paranoid, so I have to check. So I don't think we'll be able to move on to Crash 3 tonight, but I would say odds are now very, very good that we're gonna complete the game, wouldn't you say? We've made quite a lot of progress in just a little over an hour. We've effectively completed the 5th world and gotten a huge dross of gems. Okay. Anything else here? Not for certain. Oh, and MC, just to show you, I would like to, since you're like a resident dev, check out the Komodo Bros fight. Like, it's second world boss, and it's so easy. It's, I would say, not insulting, it's so easy, it's actually reflective of really poor design and challenge vis-a-vis the player's progress. Like, now they look really cool, as does the arena, but watch, this is it. This is the entire fight. And C2 says starts judging. Oh, you're gonna have plenty to judge. Look at this. This is their desperation attack. This! Like, are you friggin' kidding me? You've got this awesome design, both for characters and an arena. You've got excellent music, and just nothing. Okay, but are you ready? They're about to change it up. It's gonna get way more dangerous this time around. You ready? Oh, gotta hold on. Good thing we got Aku Aku. And yes, I know I'm being snotty and horrible, but I just really hate this fight. Watch. Here's the added oomph. Occasionally a sword. And that's it. Now remember, that came after Ripperoo, who mechanically, and I would say in terms of difficulty, is a pretty hefty step up. Man. That one could have used a little bit more time in the tank. MC2M says that sounds like the start of a Fury fight. Where's the rest? No, that's it. That's the whole thing. Okay. Oh, I think there was a gym platform here in the sewer. Yeah, yellow gym path. Here we have the guys attached to some kind of robotic arm holding them in place, like, so they can do some drive-by welding? I do enjoy seeing the scientist characters in different forms, in different stages, though. I always love it when enemies are given unique visual designs, or even, like, behavioral variations depending on world or environment. MC2M says, you see what I mean, though? Not really bad on its own, but that boss fight should really be the introduction. Right. Like, maybe after a certain point, maybe performing that little series of maneuvers successfully, the bigger guy dismounts the central platform, switches places with the thinner one, and has his own attack pattern you have to counter 2 or 3 times. Then they both attack you at once in the final round. Or something like that, yeah? Or throwing knives in the air. Yeah. Wasted potential. Such a shame. Because I will hold that visually, they are probably the coolest boss in the game. Well, maybe Engine beats them out, just because he's got a mech. Yeah, and you have to dodge them both. Yeah, exactly. Like, you could do something to make the fight a bit more dynamic. You could do many things to make the fight more dynamic. Alright. The others are nitro crates, so we are good to go. Let's hope this is one of the stages where there weren't any boxes on the gem path. I don't think there were. There we are. MC2M says, but the fight as it is feels out of place for a Crash game in terms of difficulty. Yeah, no. I wonder how it compares from the original. I actually do remember fighting the Komodo Bros in the original. I think they might have been as far as I got originally. On my PS1 copy. And they're just as easy, if not even easier. Now, I would say they're not the easiest boss out of either game yet, because, well, Papu Papu exists. There's the gym pathway, so we might have to come back for that. Papu Papu, if you remember, just kind of very languidly spun his staff around on the floor. You jump on him 5 times and he was done. MC2M says they might have been more difficult in the original PS1 for some. Some of the fights may have been, definitely. Oh, because of the screen resolution. Yeah. Yeah, I can actually see that being the case for some people. Hey, there's our last boxes. One more gem in the tank. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Even the backtracking in this game isn't quite as painful as it was in the first. There really is something to be said, as I've pointed out many, many times, for a greater diversity of objectives required to get those gems. Because they just, well, really change things up. Okay, just 10 more. Road to Ruin, we need to find the portal to you. Unbearable, we should be able to get all the gems on. I think. Yeah, because we missed, like, the one box. That's right. Need to remember to jump down in the pit after the bear, falls through the bridge. No, we didn't want to do a time trial. That's the second time I've done that in this stage. Damn it, that's the third time I've done it in this stage. Now, at least 2 of those gems are going to be in those special stages we have to unlock by finding portals. And I'm curious to know where those portals would be, like what stages would contain them. Oh, and of course we need to find the portal to Road to Ruin. The bears are very well modeled. They look absolutely gorgeous. Alright, let's get ready. Oh, this is one of the sharpshooter stages, isn't it? Yep. Well, I say sharpshooter, not really. Okay. Ooh, we actually couldn't slide under the bullet. I thought I'd be clever and flashy and try to. Oh, right, it's this stage. MC Tomb says it is a toughie. I went to look for Road to Ruin secret entrance. It's a toughie. I bet. Can we... Well, tell me, what stage is it in, at least? That way I'll know where to look, because I've seen no visual indicators anywhere, unlike the ones we saw earlier, like last night. Oh, what do you want to bet this is the box I missed originally? Digging it. Oh, no. Well, no. That's okay. That's not the stage I'm thinking of. I hope. I hope that's the... Damn it! First burrowing base stage and not the second. If it's the first, we can handle it. If it's the second, I'm going to cry. Oh, there we are. There's boxes up there. Look at you. Very cheeky, Crash. Yeah, as long as I know what stages to look in, I think we'll be alright in the long term. The timing here has to be so tight. Okay. There it is. Now, provided we get all the boxes from here on out. Oh, right, you're back. I forgot how damn long this section is. It's effectively a stage unto itself. Oh, well, in that case. Bonus stage time. I love this bonus stage theme in particular. It's really, really catchy. All right. That doesn't seem right. Are there nitro crates down there that, for whatever reason, didn't detonate? There's always that recovery period I forget about after a spin. It's not very long, but it is there, and that can make all the difference in the world. Okay. Now we ride on the baby bear, I believe? Yep, here we go. If there's just one more box, that means we've made it. If there isn't, that means I've made a terrible mistake. But this at least lets me know that we got all of the crates. In the bonus area. No. No. Oh, we got them all. We got them all. Good. Good, good, good. Right, because there were 3 TNT crates. Okay. Okay. That's one of the tougher ones to get, just because of that bonus stage, but I'm alright with it. Of course Crash does a variant of the crotch chop in his victory dance. Of course he does. Let's head on up, then, to digging it, hopefully. Hanging out, digging it. Oh, yes! Okay, it is the first burrowing base stage, I think. Yep, because behaving is the second, and that's the one that made me want to just rip my hair out. This should be nice and easy. And let's remember that we also have the all-box gem for this stage as well. So quite a lot to collect here, which should be easier now that we know how the burrowing mechanic functions. Okay, let me see if I can't find this now. Secret pathway in behaving was very obvious. I'm looking for anywhere only a madman would want to platform to. And I think this stage also has a gym pathway, maybe? Like, I mean a gym platform pathway? Okay. This, in particular, I think is a very well-made stage. Behaving is as well, it's just insanely tricky. Okay, down we go. 26 boxes here. That'll give us a good chunk towards our total. Like, as long as the secret pathway isn't in some kind of, like, false pit, I think I'll be fine. It's not a false pit. I think I might know where it is, though. No, these are just extra lives, but that's a really cool little secret, isn't it? Yeah, I dig that. Okay. Ah, a death path. We did not traverse this previously. Well, tell you what, let's go for the death path, because that is a gem. Then we'll come back and try to find the alternate path. Holy Moses. We didn't get either gem here, right? Because this feels a little familiar. Okay. No! Wow! Now we've got to do it without taking a single hit. Easy peasy, right? Oh, damn! I was going to try and wait for it and spin it, because you actually can spin the single bees, but no dice. We may want to do that moving forward, though, just like we did our first time coming through this stage. It's not a race. Those come in Crash 3. Oh! This is rough. But we're so close. We're so close to 100%ing this game. Second one that time! Yay! Yay! Oh. Lord, this game. Okay. There we go. The worst of it's over. Oh, and this does bring us back out to the stage. Very good. So we'll tag the checkpoint box and hopefully go back for a few more boxes. Might as well, huh? Ah, spot where we can burrow. Excellent. Good. Quite a few boxes on both paths this time around. Usually one's a lot more sparse than the other. Okay, let's get out of the ground, Coco. Let's surface, you know. I'm pressing the jump button. Oh good god, she's glitched. No. No. Ugh. Yeah, okay, let's try that again. We had the right idea, of course. Have I already passed the warp and just am, as usual, off in the wrong direction, or...? Oh! Oof, oof, oof. Alright, and down we go. This should be straightforward enough. Hopefully we can just get out of the ground once we make it to the third plot of diggable land right here. Oh! The bees, again. Running against the bees is a very, very bad idea. But that's never stopped me before. Now running away from the bees, that's where it's at. And down we go. Nice and easy. Down we go. And we are good. Let's hope that's every box on both paths off the list. Alright, 2 boxes left. Let's hope they're on the path. And they are. No! No, no, please don't. The hidden portal's probably going to be on one of these bee chase routes, so therefore we will not see it, or will be, rather, incentivized to overlook it. That's my guess. Okay. At least going back on this route's no thing. Oh, welcome back, NC2M. Good to see you. How are we progressing? Well, we've got all the boxes along both both little branching paths. Again, after unfortunately dying to a bee near the tail end of the stage, but we are on track to get all of the boxes, and so both gems for this stage, this go-around. As for the hidden path, I'll probably come back afterward and look for it if it's not just extremely evident. Yeah, I will be content with my 2 gems for now. Now that begs the question, though, where on earth is the special warp? There's got to be something I missed. Not in the special stage or along the death path, I wouldn't think. Those were both extremely straightforward. I got to have missed something on the critical path. That was bad timing on my part. So is this warp even telegraphed using mechanics or language, visual language the player would be familiar with, like we discussed last night, or is this a bit like the one on the river stage, where it's just, like, kind of totally random? Based off of what I'm seeing, it could be either. More like totally random, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Don't care about the bonus stage this time around. It's a new concept to access it. Well, that means it'll probably involve the burrowing, which I'm fine with. Okay. I'm like digging all around the perimeter of these little plots. Like maybe there's somewhere you can kind of clip through what appears to be the wall of the stage. MC2 says it's not that obvious. Oh, good. Or no, it's not that not obvious. Gotcha, gotcha. There we go. I thought that platform looked a little off. I just didn't know how to defeat the plants. So there we go. We earned the Floraflop trophy. Well, that one wasn't terrible. It wasn't like the river run. Okay. I feel good about this. Now we can 100% Road to Ruin. Yay. With its mammoth number of boxes. Yeah, you need to kill the plant for it, and it's just not immediately obvious that you can kill the plants, right? Because you have to slam them. We already got a nice healthy chunk of boxes. Okay, and we're ready to tackle the stage proper now. Also, how many gems do we have? What, just 7 left? Yeah, guys, I'm actually thinking we're gonna beat this game tonight. Very exciting stuff, eh? Ooh, and then we get to go on to Crash 3, which is typically considered, I believe, to be the best of the series. And gets way, way more creative with diversity in its environments. Can't wait. No! Lord, no, no. Tonight is a gem of a stream. Well, it certainly is. It's 20 gems, actually. Only some of which are going to drive me absolutely mad. Now, there was an explosive in here before, a nitro, I think. No, TNT. Okay. That's better. One TNT crate in the middle of all that. That is deliciously sneaky. Okay. Oh, tail end of the Gout of Flame. My. I remember this stage isn't, like, super big on checkpoints. There we are. Really? Even the most simple stuff, when it's all that stands between me and a gym, all of a sudden I can no longer do. God, there's a ton of boxes there, though, isn't there? Yep, there we are. Okay. Now let's just haul ourselves to a mask or a checkpoint, or preferably both. I'd be down with both. Oh, you nasty little. There we go. That's the good stuff. Now, I don't think there are any boxes on the death path, so we don't need to worry about that. Doesn't appear to be. Doing pretty good on lives. We're losing a lot, but we're bringing a lot in. Good, 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 good. Let's just hope and pray we don't end up missing like one again, right? Alright, bonus time. Oh, right, it's this one. Cute. There we go. I think we might be good. Ooh. Well, if I can make it to the end in one piece. Yep. And there we are. Excellent. Down to the wire now, kids. MC Tomb says more like road to success. Hell yeah, man. Alright. Now, we're going to need to find, I think, 1 or 2 more secret warps, and then we'll be good on that front. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to find the Totally Bare portal. Do we know what stage that one's in? Oh, and that's gonna be tricky because it'll be the ultimate, bear racing stage, I believe. Now let's head up to the 4th world, where I remember there being quite a few stages. Or no, yeah, back to the 4th world, I should say, where I remember there being a fair few stages we didn't get the box gems for. Hanging out, good. Digging it, good. Cold Hard Crash, we need them. Ruination, we need 1. Behaving, we're good. So let's start with Cold Hard Crash, I guess. Unbearable. Okay. So there's a death platform here. Oh, right, it's one of these. A lot of boxes to start out with. I like that. Okay, now Unbearable. Thanks for finding that information for us, by the way. Is just one of the bear racing stages, so it's going to be curious to see if we can't find that platform. Yeah, there goes our chance at the death path, and probably all the boxes. Of course the ones they necessitate you get, like, perfect runs on are the ice stages. They knew what they were doing. And Ruination, I think we probably just missed a box somewhere. Oh no, yeah, because we focused on the death path, we skipped over some of the stage, that was it. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Seal. Really? Okay. Trying to see if I can't remember this stage. Well, there we go. That's one way to do it. That's all our boxes, and therefore all I care about. That should bring us up to, yeah, almost 60. Good. Okay. Keep our eyes peeled for the Death Path platform. I heard the penguin smacking into a box, so good job on him for doing some of our work for us. Now, here comes the true test of skill. And it's ice physics themed, who'da thunk it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Here there be boxes. Hold up. No, 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 no! Ah! And it was going so well. Of course it was. Let's see. This bit doesn't look too bad. This is gonna be hell. Just pure hell. But hey, I think this will be the last time we have to put up with an ice stage where we're not riding a bear, so... MC Tomb says some tough love. Not... Well, it's fair given the game mechanic, like if you wanted to go all out with the ice, which there is a, again, kind of disproportionate amount of in this game, this would be the way to see it off. Oh... I know I can't slide into them because they extend their quills the very second you get near. Well, maybe I can, who knows. This is far from the worst secondary challenge, or optional challenge, these games have given me. But I will say for Crash 2, at least, it's one of the more frustrating. Because as I've discussed before, I'm usually not the biggest fan of mechanics that take away a sense of control from the player. Especially when combined with mechanics that mandate really, really competent, nuanced control on the player's part. 1, 2, 3... I was so close. So close. If I'd have just landed a couple pixels to the left, we could have beaten that. Just whatever. Yeah, these might be the most extreme ice physics I've ever seen in a platformer. That still work, of course, that don't just, you know, break the game entirely. Okay. There it is. Now wait. We need to... Good. Don't care at this point, don't care. What on earth? We're going to need to go back for those, unfortunately. Very slowly. Oh no. MC2M says that'll be lots of backtracking. Yes, it will. Aha! Come on. Come on. Down you go. Oh, we have a crate near the beginning too. That's right, we do. Oh, God. What the... What the hell is this? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to get, rather frustrated, but... Where in the hell did this come from? Like, the rest of the bonus stages were at least, well, on the... either, I should say, challenging and somewhat brief, or a bit longer and of proportionate difficulty to the stage they're encountered on. This is, well, it's Crash 1 design, basically. An outright sadistic obstacle course that goes on forever. Except this time, you've got to run it twice. Why? Oh, no real reason. Really? Yeah, I can quite plainly say at this point, I do not like this design. I do not like this one bit at all. Really sorry about this, but I'm just getting frustrated. Quite frustrated, really. Okay. MC Tomb says I could do it. Yeah. Oh no. I'm fine. I'm just honestly really kind of cross with this design choice. someone clearly wanted to make the hardest platforming section they could. And the hardest bits of the game, bar none, are the 2D ice cave sections. No, nothing else comes even close, really. And they went and did it. And I'd be alright. I'd be alright with these kind of sections. I really would. If they didn't also make them intolerably long. But in this case, you're absolutely right. The backtracking is what just totally does it for me. That is not remotely okay. Maybe... No, in fact, I will say, if you did this without the backtracking, it'd be totally fine. Totally fine. A really hard, like, late-game challenge meant to test the player on everything they've learned. That was the end, too, wasn't it? Oh god, that was the end. Yeah, this is weird. MC2M says, I wonder if there's a nitro detonator at the end. I'm quite certain there is. There has to be. He said probably not? No? I think so, because generally there are at the end of death paths. Or there have been. But this one's just, like, wiping its ass with convention, so I've got no idea. I would say, though, if I had to bet, yes. Yes, there will be. Yep, just nice and easy. There we go. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Oh no, you don't! Well, this stage can go straight to hell. And there wasn't a nitro detonator. We got ourselves a killer here. Yeah, we do. Okay, so are we kind of of one mind here in saying that however you want to assess the design, the difficulty of that section in particular is ridiculously disproportionate to everything else we've seen in the game so far? Like, what they want you to do. Down to running the whole thing twice. No, sorry, 3 times. Because after you get those boxes you've got to go back for, if you want to safely exit the stage and, you know, actually get credit for it, you've got to go through the whole thing again. Like, oh, wow, what was going through their heads when they made this? I'm still missing, like, a ton of boxes. Whatever, screw it. Oh man, no, I just realized what they want us to do. You ready? They want us to go through the entire standard underground ice cave section without dying. go back, because we gotta get all the boxes there, right? Then you go back to the death path. Go all the way along its obstacle course perfectly, without, like, ripping your hair out or killing somebody. Hit the box at the end, without letting the ice send you directly below the box, toward the end of the stage, a pathway you cannot come back from. Go all the way back through, flawlessly once again, including some jumps that are probably going to be harder, to get just those 4 boxes, those 4 little teeny tiny boxes out of 155 that are wireframe boxes. Then, once you've made it all the way back to the beginning of the death path, go through flawlessly a 3rd time without a single checkpoint. What the hell is this? Like, what informs a design choice like that? Everything else has been, or I should say, there have been points where I've gotten a little frustrated with the game, but never where I couldn't say at the other end, you know, okay, I didn't understand what to do, or that was, you know, proportionately difficult to where I'm at in the game. You know, that's what you'd expect in a World 4 or World 5 stage. Not this time, though. It's just like sadistic, really sadistic game design. No other word for it. MC2M says a last hurrah to the ice level, a callback to Crash 1. In terms of design philosophy, yeah. This is some BS I'd expect from Crash 1. I mean, yeah, sure, bonus stage, why not? I guess the only thing that kind of offsets the, like, frankly obscene difficulty there is there's so many crates in this stage, you're bound to get a fair few extra lives. Oh, and amazingly, yeah, there is no nitro detonator at the end of that particular section, so we have to go through with all those nitro crates a ridiculous number of times, unless we can go into that section. Here's an idea. With Aku Aku already leveled up to his 2nd form, so that when we find the mask in the maze, or in the obstacle course, which I think there's at least one, we go invincible and can just tank through all the nitro. But it's official. This, what's the name? Cold Hard Crash is so far, I'm going to say, worse than, like, Slippery Climb, worse than, what was that other one that gave us so much trouble in the first game? Well, it doesn't matter. It's so far, just thanks to that death path and the insane conditions associated with it. Hold on. Oh, no, we do need to hit that. Probably the most poorly designed stage in the series thus far. The standard path has competent design, it's perfectly fine. But, yeah. MC2 says Crash 1 is for babies. Maybe... Well, I'm starting to think, especially given that they had to cut Stormy Ascent from the original game for being too difficult. Hard to imagine, I know. Let's make sure we can get back up. We can. Good. Well, no, how the hell am I supposed to get back up there? I'm not. So, I guess there are no boxes down there? Well, let's give it our best, gang. There we go. Hey, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, and notice, if you will, the crushers won't even move. Whew. Okay, okay. Those are easy enough to pass by at least, but there should still be one large log. Oh. What? No, seriously, what the... Wait. That other box is going to do something wonky with the stage, isn't it? Oh! God damn it! I hate this. I hate this stage so much. And look, 3 of the boxes don't even do anything. No, it's just that one. It's just that one right there. Oh, wait, I know what it's gonna do. That's gonna be a second switch box that'll turn all of the other iron boxes into standard boxes, I bet. Is this a stage from some kind of Kaizo hack that just made its way into the remaster somehow? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay. Come on. That's the way. Actually, I think we ought to, yeah, use our iframes to get through those. Whew. Gotta remember the nitros are there. Always remember the nitros are there. Okay. No. No, you're kidding. You cannot be friggin' serious. Real quick. Let me see something. Okay, so to be fair, we only have to backtrack once, but we gotta backtrack once perfectly. Then we gotta get on this bastard of a platform one more time. Then we gotta go back down. Progress through the entire ice cave section without dying again, mind you, because our checkpoint will have been prior to us, you know, actually making our way through, the hell here. And then we shall be free. Provided we don't accidentally miss a box anywhere else out of the 155 that are present in this stage. Ugh. How on earth are you supposed to do that without a mask? All this for one box. One. That feels like borderline disrespectful, honestly. Like you're just trolling your player at that point. Now for one gym, well, even still, compared to the challenges we've had to complete for other gyms in this game, mind you. Again, you're absolutely right, MC, this would be pretty normal in Crash 1 for, like, a gym, but not for this game. Not even for one of the colored gyms. I hate this. I hate everything about this. I have nothing good to say about this part of the game. Well, at least they start us with a golden Aku this time. So I've recently been watching a Let's Play, the original Crash, Crash 1 on PS1, from a player not typically well regarded for their talent, and it's been terribly insightful. I found out that, yeah, my skill's about average when it comes to the Crash series in particular, but I'm really interested to see how the same guy handles Crash 2, because you best believe he has a playthrough of Crash 2, and I'm going to be watching it very, very scrupulously. Aku Aku is just the best thing. He's the best thing. Again! Gotta do it again. Sorry, this probably isn't the most entertaining thing in the world to watch, folks, but... my god. MC2M says, imagine Cardos with slippery tracks. Yeah, basically. I don't know if it conveys how kind of unwieldy the ice controls are, or controlling on ice is. You can get a ton of momentum going by sliding on the ice, which is good and creative, but here it works against you, like everything else in the damn stage. Okay. This bit's not too bad. Well, without the nitro crates, the latter section of the stage is virtually harmless. Again! Sorry, just... I can't slide there. I can't slide there at all. I guess I take the hit from one of the pillars. That'd be the safest thing to do. And apparently, this just so we keep this as a frame of reference, the bonus stage added for the remaster in Crash 3 is supposedly much harder than anything in this game. Much harder, I believe, than anything else in the N-Sane trilogy, so that's gonna be fun. It is, I think, though, like Stormy Ascent, totally optional, like bonus content. Well, I thought I was beating the game tonight. Maybe not. You can bet your ass we're beating this tonight. I really do hate, losing my temper and general coherence, you know, on stream. Can't say I've ever done it before, but this is... MC Tomb says, clearly the game is beating you. Yeah, this is rough. Dark Souls is the Crash Bandicoot of action RPGs. That's the kind of comparison we need to be making now. Okay, so 2 of them, and then 1 of them, and then the Staircase of Iron Crates. There we go. God damn it all. Why this stage? That's something else. Like, I'd expect this challenge from, you know, an optional gym in World 5, but why here? And for a white gem, too, like, I would expect this to be the kind of thing you'd have to do to get one of the special colored gems, right? And now it's just a straight shot to the final box. There we go. 2, 1, staircase. Hey. Okay. Now let's get the friggin' box. It's okay. It's okay. We got 2 more hit points. And that's fine too. Now we just can't take a single hit until our next checkpoint down here. Oh man. Okay. Good. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yes. I'm losing my mind. I am... Quarantine wouldn't drive me crazy, but a children's platformer, that did the job, finally. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, damn it. But it's okay. It's okay. You know why? We hit a checkpoint. We hit a checkpoint, and we are fine. Good. I'm not missing any boxes, am I? It doesn't look like it. We've not missed anything, it doesn't appear. Let me take a drink while we see there. MC2 says, behave yourself or you'll have to beat Cold Hard Crash again. Yes, Mom. This is my purgatory now. Just an eternity of Cold Hard Crash. Oh, it's got the alcoves. Yeah, I remember this stage now, or I remember this section of this stage. Ugh, I'm sorry for losing my composure, but jeez Louise, this is far from the easiest stage in this trilogy. Or far from the easiest condition, I should say. Oh, right, this. And even still, even now on the quote-unquote normal path, there's still huge swaths we've got to make it through with no checkpoint, because this game and its developers hate you. This is the definition of an old school platformer right here. What the hell was that? Oh, right. It's got that little gimmick. We're not actually intended to really navigate between the crushers, just through them. Right, well, let's hope and pray we didn't miss a single box. Or I will cry. MC Tomb says 1 crate short. Oh, please tell me I'm not. No, that would be horrible. Okay, thank you. I thought you were making a declarative statement. I was like, no! No, please! I'll play Slippery Climb again and get all the boxes without dying again. Just please, no! Okay. It's okay. It's okay if we die there, though. That's fine. That's fine. Is this it? Please tell me I'm not hallucinating and I actually see 3 perfectly breakable, beautiful crates up there. Oh. Oh my god. Well. That was harder than the GRE. I'm not joking. That, for our international friends, is the graduate record exam. You know, that great big test you gotta take to get into grad school. It's like the ACT on steroids. Yeah, GRE was cake. That MC Tube says, then the game takes one from you. Yeah, just a box comes flying out of your character as you're about to make contact with the gym. Amazingly done. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was far from the best run, but oh, that can go straight to hell. Okay, Ruination, we just need to get all the boxes on, which shouldn't be a problem because we took the death path previously. And, or no, the gem path, I'm sorry. And that kind of took us away from the golden path. Oh, I see you, Nitro. You can't trick me twice. Now, I'm trying to remember. Are there crates on the gym path here, like with all of the Donkey Kong knockoffs, or no? I want to say I don't remember there being, but I could be wrong. Generally, though, the answer is no. I can't remember. Yeah, neither can I. Well, worst case scenario, we just run through the stage twice, which, is far from the worst thing I'll have had to do tonight. What time is it? Oh, you know what? I might just... If we have to go to, like, my time at least, 9:15, 9:30, and beat the game, I'd be down with that. Oh! Jumped with the nitro. Of course I did. Of course I did. We did hit a checkpoint, though, right? Good. I would say, overall, World 4 contains far and away the most difficult stages. World 5 is... MC2 says, unfortunately for me, I'm about to head to sleep. That's no problem, man. Glad to have you along for the ride through Cold Hard Crash. Go ahead, jump. Jump, you know you want to. Come on. Alright, whatever. Have it your way, Nitro. Hey, there we are. Now, if memory serves, this should just be a bunch of Nitro crates. Yep. Ooh. It's going to take us over to the right. Yep. To a ton of boxes, actually. 49, jeez. I would love to see, and in fact I may look it up, like I'm sure GDQ's gotta have something, after the stream tonight. I would love to see a, like, 100% speed run of Crash 2, well, any of the Crash games, but now that I know what Cold Hard Crash is like, I want to see somebody just slaughter that bonus stage. No, 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 no. No, all wrong. MC2M says, thank you for the fun stream, and don't worry, you're doing great. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be alright. This is just going to take us a while. Not to worry, though, friends. We are making progress, slowly but surely. After this one, we will have just 3 to go. One of which I think is the all-box, or all-crate gym in, the final stage. Since we took the gym path earlier. I think. I kind of like the design of this one. It's going to necessitate use of our actual crouch jump for the first time in ages. Ooh. Here we go. Hey. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oy. Well, not bad compared to everything we just had to get through. beautiful little view of the stage as we come back around. Good thing we saved after that, right? Yes. Huh? That little tiny bit of fire caught us. It can even hit you there. Whatever, it's crash. Hashtag it's crash.
What have we got?
Okay. We've got some nitro platforming here. Hopefully we got everything. Oh, those are nasty. But I think we're at the end of the stage. I think we're at the end of the stage. Okay, so what we want to do here, of course... Well, ideally, it would be set the box off just as soon as the lizard comes around. Which we didn't do. But that worked about as well, right? Oh, this is gonna be hard. One more. I would do the slide jump there, but it's gonna be difficult to gauge when exactly we would want to get off the platform. Let's get them. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. This should do us. All 84 boxes, good. And the only thing left in our way is a fairly simple log gamut. Hey, hey. Now, remember, our next and final special portal stage can be accessed through Unbearable. Somehow. Now what else do we still need from here? Okay, piston it away, we'll need all the boxes. And all the boxes on Spaced Out, as expected. Let's find Unbearable. Is that World 3? Yes, it is. Oh, it's the chase stage. I see. How on earth are we going to find it then? Is it somewhere in the secret passage? I mean, it would almost have to be, right? Look at that bear just tank that electricity like it's nothing. Okay. So far so good. We know this stage pretty well at this point. Which does not guarantee I won't botch things, it just reduces the likelihood of such a botching. Alright, so let me see something. I guess we are gonna have to at least try the special stage one more time. The very, very long special stage. Alright, gang, now let's keep our eyes peeled for places we honestly shouldn't need to go, damn it. If we don't get it this time, I will unfortunately just have to go to a guide so we can, well, beat the game without spilling over well into tomorrow's stream, because I'd really like to get to Crash 3 and just see what that one's like. I've heard great things. Is this our... No, we've been here before, of course. Ah, wait a minute. No dice. Whew. Okay. Not seeing anything here yet, which doesn't mean nothing's here at all. Whew. This'll make you sweat. Okay, so not down there, I wouldn't think, unless it just happens to be hidden under one of the nitro crates, which would be nasty. So, you know, in character for Crash. It wouldn't be in a bonus stage. Keep our eyes peeled. Anything out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, Crash would be the first thing that would come to mind, but anything else that's out of the ordinary? No? Hold on. Let's look this up, because clearly I've missed it. Okay. Oh, so it looks like, if what I'm reading is correct, we were actually in the right overall. One moment. Alright. so we just need to run through the stage like normal. The bonus stage is apparently not necessary. It's a very well-designed stage. I don't mind that we've had to run it multiple times. Sorry I'm not being the most talkative, there's just, well, not a whole lot to say since we've gone through Unbearable multiple times now. I love how Crash maintains the panicked look on his face even when he's not being actively pursued by a terrifying giant bear. Here we go. Alright, time for the Electric Gate Slalom. And the Electric Gate Slalom 2. And okay. Oh! It's on this little promontory, isn't it? No. Hold on, maybe we can go back. Yes, we can. Oh, ho, ho. Naughty, naughty. Brilliant, though. We have earned the No Bear Left Behind trophy for going back for our little baby bear buddy. Meaning we have now unlocked Totally Bear. The final, and I would assume probably the hardest, bear riding stage. Oh gosh, just 2 more after this, y'all. Almost there. Almost there. Just 38 boxes, but I'd expect this to be really tough. Oh man, visibility is rough. Oh, Kid Icarus talked about this. Since he's effectively my, damn it, leading source on all things Bandicoot. He said this is one of the hardest platinum relics to get in the game, and I believe it. No, 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 no! Overshot it. Oh, and this is gonna... almost all of this is gonna have to be in one go, isn't it? There's not gonna be any checkpoints. Oh. There's a lot of blind jumps here, too. It's Crash 2's endgame, what do you expect? I hope I got all those boxes. I think I did. And we did get a checkpoint. That makes me very, very happy. Shit. Oh, that's just a standard little jump you've got to do. That, or I'm jumping too early. Well, that's just insulting, giving me the box after the death. That's going to need pinpoint precision, because this is a Crash game. Oh, just die, Crash, over and over and over again. I see what it is, though. I'm jumping just too early. There it is. Okay, got another checkpoint. That's good, that's good. And another. Feeling generous, Crash 2? How unlike you. Alright, come on, give me one more box, baby, one more box. Yeah! Oh, is that it? Oh, is that it? That's it. Yeah! I'm going insane. We got it though, y'all. Just 2 more gems and then Cortex, and we are done, done, done. Okay. Well, let's head all the way back up to World 5. Get all the gems, and then team up with, of all people, Dr. Brio to take down Cortex. Whew. How far we've come. Alright, let's start by getting all the boxes on Piston It Away. And I don't think there's any boxes on the death route here. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Good. Despite the name, there's not like just an abundance of pistons in this stage, if I recall. Please, I had to deal with these things on ice. Can't scare me. Can definitely kill me, but can't scare me. Damn it all. That's okay, though. It ain't Cold Hard Crash. We're good. That was just poor control on my part. That's fine. Ah, there we are. No! No, 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 no. Well, now hold on. We might be able to... Yeah. Yeah. Not the most elegant way to manage that, but it works. Doing good. Let's just hope we didn't miss a box somewhere earlier, what with all those spring boxes about. Alright, come on now. That's the way. Yep. Good, good. Aku Aku, always good to have along for the ride. Death path that we don't need this time. I don't think. Hold on, we can always come back if we decide to take it on, so let's have a look-see. Oh, hell. Yeah, there are. We're going to have to backtrack again. What? I still had iframes there. Come on now. This can't be bad as Cold Hard Crash, though, just on the sheer virtue of the death path not being as long. Oof. Hey, now. Okay, I'm playing a little sloppy, that's fair. But... we're getting it. There we go. Forgot about that. I think I did the same exact thing last time. Dang it. If I knew how to edit videos worth a damn, which I might actually try learning sometime soon, I could create a wonderful Cold Hard Crash compilation. There we go. Oh, this. Yay. Oof. Oof. Yeah. I forgot about this. Oh, ooh. That was clutch. And wholly unintentional. Oh. I see what we gotta do then. So we have to go all the way through the stage, normally, breaking all of the boxes, then go back to the death path. I see a certain design ethos beginning to take root when it comes to these all-box challenges later in the game. So by the time we get to the death platform, or from the time we reach the death platform, we'll need to find and destroy 17 more boxes. So perhaps from the death platform on, it's a pretty short stage. Fingers crossed. There we go. Okay. Let's get our extra life, hopefully, yeah? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Death platform should be right over there. Oh wait, now how the hell do I get back around? Huh. Ah, bonus stage. Hello. Some backtracking gonna be required here? Looks like that's a big maybe. Yep. It would appear so. Whew. That was close. Now maybe this will bring us back to an access way for the death path? Please? Please? No. Oh, I wasn't supposed to defeat the enemy here. Are you kidding me? Some of these late game gems are just insane, man. They really crank up the difficulty, specifically in regard to the all-box gems. Everything else, like the secondary objectives or gem paths and all that, those are much easier than they were in the first game, which is weird. Alright, let's try that again. Good. Ouch. Alright. So far, so steady. Okay. Good. 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 Down and up. Okay. Now we absolutely cannot kill that enemy. Okay, now we do the bonus stage and we should be good to go. One more time, we do the bonus stage, we should be good to go. Thank God there are checkpoints on the death path. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we need to leave those boxes intact and or have an Aku Aku mask. This is another one that's all about backtracking. What's up with that? Down and around. That's what we've got to do, but it's a Crash game, so we've got to do it perfectly. Not a hair out of place. Just ran straight into him that time. Ooh. I will either do this tonight or get us right up to Cortex tonight. I'm so sorry this stream probably isn't going to be very entertaining as a VOD just because of all the salt and the silence. But, my god, this is hard. I do have an idea. Hold on. No. I was going to try to sacrifice that extra life. Damn it all. So we can't get clever. And notice that spring box only gives you 2 uses, so you're intended to use it perfectly, TM, to get through the bonus stage. Again, with an Aku Aku mask, this would be completely trivialized. I'm just getting frustrated now and losing coherence, or losing focus, which is bad. But we're getting there slowly but surely. Okay, that's that part taken care of. What do I do to increase the height or the airtime from that just a little bit? Hey, there we go. Alright, now let's just hope we get this perfectly this time around. And we'll be good to go. Good. Okay, just take it nice and easy. We get an extra life for our trouble, that's always good. Of course. Right from the inches from the exit. Holy shit, this game. Unlike Crash 1, which was fairly difficult throughout and then just got ridiculous in the last 2 worlds, this game was reasonable up until, well, really very select gems in the last few worlds. Not the stages as a whole. The stages as a whole are still pretty easy. You've got to just barely clip the edge of that box. Like, well, you saw I overshot there. Couldn't even do what I'm attempting to demonstrate. Too far back on the box. Gotta be at the very edge of it. Gotta perfect this maneuver. Like everything else in this friggin' game. Sorry, again, shouldn't be this negative, but... it's just not the most enjoyable thing in the world, you know? Playing the same stage over and over and over and over again because one single jump isn't executed with clockwork precision. And of course you don't have the momentum there, you gotta have the frigging momentum. Hey, there we go. Gotta get the momentum from a slide jump off the piston. Alright, now here's the 3 wireframe boxes. Now carefully go back over. Good, hold on, let me readjust my headphones. Good, and now here, gotta do a slide jump from the very, very edge. Good. That should be everything. I think. Are there any boxes over here that we missed? And the answer is yes, of course. Okay. We are now good to begin backtracking all the way through the stage. Perfectly, of course, perfectly. Good job so far. How on earth are you supposed to do this properly? Well, I'm sorry, folks, but I think we might just have to call it there for tonight and come back tomorrow to take care of these last 2 gyms, because they're borderline impossible. Okay. Well, that said, thank you all so much for your time and, amazingly, your patience this evening. I know it's not been the easiest thing in the world to sit through. Thank you all so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for, well, more Crash 2. Probably. Maybe. But until then, thank you all so much for tuning in, and we shall see you tomorrow. Take care.